You know that feeling when you've tried everything, meditation, deep breaths, but you just can't shake that feeling of being on edge? Well, what if the real secret to calming your brain isn't about closing your eyes, but about what you see when they're open? Okay, let's get into this because your wall art might just be the most powerful and most overlooked mental health tool you have. So, first things first, we gotta understand the problem. We are living in a world of just constant digital noise, right? Notifications, endless feeds. It's no wonder so many of us feel totally fried. Our nervous systems are basically running a marathon they never ever signed up for. And this constant state of alert, that's your sympathetic nervous system doing its job a little too well. It's stuck in fight or flight mode, pumping out stress hormones like cortisol, even when you're just sitting on your couch. I mean, this system was designed for escaping predators, not for dealing with 200 emails. And while we try to fix this with mindfulness, we're often ignoring the biggest and most powerful pathway into our brain. Now get this, a staggering 80% of all the information our brain processes comes directly through our eyes. Just think about that for a second. 80%. Not hearing, not touch, it's vision. Vision is the absolute superhighway to your brain. So that brings up a really powerful question, doesn't it? If our eyes are the main input channel, what are we feeding our brains visually every single day? In our own homes. Are our surroundings actually helping us calm down, or are they accidentally just adding to all that stress? And this is where things get really cool. This leads us right to the science of how art affects our brains, and this brilliant concept called fractal fluency. It basically explains why staring at something like a cloud or a tree branch feels so effortless and calming. It's like a hidden code that nature uses to talk directly to our brains. Let's just compare two walls for a minute. On one side, you've got modern architecture, these huge blank white walls. And surprisingly for our brains, that's really hard work. It's like a visual desert. It takes real cognitive effort to scan. But on the other side, you've got a wall with natural flowing patterns. And for our brains, that's incredibly easy to process. And that ease, that effortlessness, is what scientists call fractal fluency. Fractals are these beautiful, repeating patterns that you see everywhere in nature. And our brains have literally evolved over millions of years to recognize and process these patterns with almost zero effort. It's like visual comfort food for our biology. We're hardwired for it. And this isn't just some nice-sounding idea, okay? It is measurable. Studies have actually shown that just looking at images with these natural fractal patterns can reduce the physical signs of stress by up to 60%. I mean, that is not a small number. That is a massive impact from something as simple as what you hang on your wall. Okay, so we've got patterns down. But what about color? Let's add the next layer here, because it turns out that specific colors and even the symmetry of an image can directly talk to a really critical part of our nervous system. Hey, remember that overactive fight or flight system we were talking about? Well, the vagus nerve is basically the biological off switch. It's the commander of the opposite system, the rest and digest system. When this nerve is active and toned, we feel calm, we feel safe, and we feel connected. And what's incredible is that we can actually help tone this nerve just by looking at certain things. Cool blues and greens like sage and these warm earth tones, they all subconsciously signal safety to our ancient brain. Think about it, right? Blue means clear skies and fresh water. Green means lush plants and food. Seeing these colors tells our primal biology, hey, resources are nearby, you can relax. This quote just nails it. An anxious brain is constantly scanning for threats, for disorder. So when you give it visual order, things like balance and symmetry and calm colors, you are sending a direct message to your nervous system that says, hey, you can stand down. You are safe here. Okay, so the science is absolutely fascinating, but how do we actually use it? Let's make this practical. Let's turn this knowledge into an active, powerful tool that you can start using literally the second this explainer is over. It's called visual anchoring, and it is so simple. First, just pick one piece of art in your home that you find naturally calming. Maybe it has those fractal patterns or those soothing colors we just talked about. Second, make a simple rule. Every single time your eyes land on that image, you take one slow, deep breath. That's it. Now here's where the magic happens. Through simple repetition, you are actively conditioning your own brain. It's like Pavlov's dogs, right? You're building a brand new neural pathway that links that specific image to the physical feeling of a deep, calming breath. And eventually, the art itself becomes the trigger for peace. The moment you see it, your body will automatically start to relax. Your shoulders might drop, all without you even having to think about it. So now you can take this whole idea and just expand on it. You don't need a whole meditation room or anything. You can create a tiny visual sanctuary. A single corner of a room, maybe a small spot on your desk, that is intentionally curated just for a sense of peace. You know, this connects to this ancient concept from yoga called drishti, which just means a focused gaze. In yoga, the practice is used to keep the mind from wandering all over the place. Well, a focal point on your wall, a piece of calming art, can do the exact same thing for you at home. It becomes a resting place for your attention. And this quote just sums the whole thing up perfectly. We tend to think our minds are totally separate from our surroundings, but they're not. Your environment is an active feedback loop. What you see, you feel, and what you feel, you see. So by taking control of that visual input, you gain this really powerful lever to change your internal state. So, the next time you think about your home, try not to just think about decoration. Think of it as a form of self-care. I mean, treating your walls as a vital part of your mental health hygiene. That is a simple but truly profound shift in perspective. And that's the thought I really want to leave you with. Just take a look around you, right now, wherever you are. What's the story your walls are telling? Are they shouting with clutter and chaos, or are they whispering messages of calm and safety to your nervous system? The choice, as you can see, is yours to make.